Good evening, everyone. This is Jonathan J. Dog Letterman, and you're tuned in to the Anything Bucket on WRPBI TV. Right now in our WRPBI TV studios, we have Lisa Ruff from Lisa's Herbs and Essential Oils. She's an aromatherapist, or herbologist. She's going to help us to look good, feel good, so we can do good. Lisa, welcome to the Anything Bucket.
Thank you.
And I'm very excited that you're here because you have a great story about how essential oils and herbs have really enhanced your personal and professional life as well. And before we get to that story, though, if you could tell the audience how you came about to become an aromatherapist and an herbologist.
After I left college in the late 70s, actually early 70s, I was just pretty ill. I couldn't sleep. They wanted to do bladder surgery, colitis. I had many things going on. I refused to go with Western medicine, so I started studying herbs at that time. I didn't learn about essential oils, though, until 1996. I felt a little cheated that I didn't know about that until then, but that's because they had been taken away from the people and only used in the perfume industry. Now we all know they're for the health industry, like huge.
Excellent. And I know you were telling me before the show, before we came into the studio, about how you've used the herbs and essential oils to heal yourself from a rotator cuff injury.
Yes, it was August of 2012, and my arm released from the socket. I had it put back in, which ripped 6 of the tissues, and I had it wrapped for 2 months for healing. I refused surgery. I used lemongrass oil for tendons and ligaments, basil for muscles, wintergreen for inflammation, clove for pain, along with some other natural health practices, and my arm works as good as my other arm without surgery.
That's fantastic. You see the improvement of the range of motion that you have
yes.
Because of the essential oils and the herbs.
Yes.
And I know that you hand blend all the essential oils, and if you could tell us a little bit about that process.
Okay. The oils do the healing because of the oxygen increase that happens for us and for raising the vibration of the cells. And those oils I just mentioned that I used for the healing of the tissues here, you could join all of those together into one blend. So some people like to layer individual oils separately from each bottle, or you can put them all together in one package or one bottle and have just one application. So this would be called joint relief, those 4 oils I had mentioned in one bottle to do the same thing. So your blending is just taking several oils that do different things, but they come to one specific purpose of healing.
And that is great information to have, and to have you out there as a resource. And we were talking about a lot of the success stories, and we talked about how a lot of the doctors, a lot of times, are quick to use the S word, surgery. Mm-hmm. And you were telling me a story about one of your clients that had colitis
yes.
and on the verge of Crohn's disease,
yes.
and how the essential oils have helped them. If you could share that story with the viewers as well.
Actually, peppermint oil alone on the outside of the stomach, or you can put 1 drop in your mouth, is going to do incredible healing. But I did work a lot with herbs like slippery elm and marshmallow to do the internal healing. She was asked to be put on a drug that the side effects were lymphoma and fatality, actually. She chose not to do that. 20 years of age, within 4 days, stopped having the pain. We changed the diet, and she's doing beautifully now. And I saw her pictures of her ulcerated colitis. It was bad.
Going to show us again what made the body can heal the body, and,
yes.
and the alternatives that
yes.
are available. I know you brought some of the essential oils with you. If you can tell us about the oils that you brought.
Okay. I have in front of me something we haven't mentioned yet, tangerine. It's a delightful smell. It creates happiness. It actually works with the amygdala gland in the limbic part of the brain and changes its position from posterior to anterior, which goes from trauma and drama to happiness. And tangerine also clears the lymphatic, so if it's applied physically. I have peppermint. We mentioned that about putting it on the tummy of the woman with the colitis. Peppermint also will increase your test scores by 28%. It helps to reduce anger. It cools down the body when you're hot. I have bergamot in front of me here that's used in the Earl Grey tea that you drink, and that changes grief into joy. I have basil oil. You can actually use it to make an Italian dish if you wish, only use just a tiny amount because these are really concentrated. But basil's great to put on your neck to get the blood to the brain. It relaxes the muscles, gives you more clarity of thought. I could go on and on.
I know. I was telling you before, we probably could have you do an entire show and many segments.
That's what I'm all about. My oils have me with them. So you always have access to my information, my literature that helps and teaches you how to go forward with the healing.
And I know you had a very, very positive message that you wanted to give to the viewers about the importance of nutrition and herbs and the oils. If you could share that with the viewers.
I believe anything can be helped. Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how long you've dealt with it. I've dealt with unbelievable situations that have changed incredibly with foods, herbs, essential oils, and other natural practices that exist today. We're very fortunate to be living in this time where this is available.
Lisa, if somebody wanted to use your oils or use your services or just get basic information about who you are and what you do, how could they do that?
I have a website, lisasherbsandoils.com. They can reach me by, a lot of my clients text me, help me with this. My phone number, 954-415-1871. Email lisa@lisasherbsandoils.com.
Great, and we want to thank you for being here on the Anything Bucket and sharing this information, because this is a lot of information that the general public doesn't know about. And it's about being educated.
That's right.
And what you're putting into your body and how you're becoming centered and grounded. And we want to thank you once again for that, to give this positive message to our viewers. And with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with some more guests.